Funko Booey.
It sounds crazy.
It
sounds like
crazy.
Yeah, it sounded like that when I was on there.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Way better.
Yeah, well, yo.
Way better. Yes.
I always forget about this shit right till it's on. Always forget about this shit right up until it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going okay. I hope everybody can hear us over at the YouTube, because I thought I tried to check it and I couldn't hear anything. But everything's going good, dog. Just finishing up the working on the old sign for the store. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sounds good.
What up, man? I've been working on a website and some other stuff with the music shit and everything. I'm not gonna lie, terrible. I am not a web designer. Yeah, oh yeah,
I am.
for sure.
Yo, just get ready for tomorrow, man. Gonna be at 30 Northwest 34th Street in Miami, DJing from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Bomb Shelter, in Wynwood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hold up. It's alright. A little bit of work shit. My back has been killing me all day, but I'm hanging in there, so I'm chilling.
Oh, shit. That might be. Who said that?
Hold up.
No, let me go check.
Me and Buff holding it down. Buff holding it down.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeti microphone. Yo. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like y'all might be able to hear me. Somebody else talk.
Yes,
Yo.
you are working.
Now you hear me.
Now I hear you on
What?
YouTube. Yep.
See, now you hear me. Now you don't. Boy, good job, Dr. Vogue. Thanks for doing sound check.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's good." Dr. Vogue, man, he had to put it under the microscope.
The
Hey,
doctor.
y'all can hear me at all or no?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if my shit was working. I'm never on Discord, so.
It's all good, but we hear you, dog, and we got our audio shit fixed up. Thank you once again, Dr. Vogue, for going above and beyond the call of duty to fix the audio, man. Really do appreciate that deeply. Fucking Lou Screws, are you miking down today or miking up? What's going on, man? Talk to me, Lou Screws.
Piping down.
Lou Screws. Boom. He's not doing it. Look at the alien. He's giving me the alien eyes, bro. Just staring at me. Yo, Kitty, Miss K, Kit Kat, what's going on?
Hello, hello.
What's going on? Hello.
Just working on some digital shit for T-Pro.
Doing some artwork. That's what I'm talking about. Some artwork for T-Pro. T-Pro is an art maniac. You guys really could run a nice little company, just the both of you guys arting it out, man. That shit would be dope for sure. Yo, Stellos.
What up?
What up, Stellos? How you doing, dog?
Doing good. Slow day today.
Slow day, yeah. Today was a slow day. Yo, Twiz, what up, dog?
Chilling, man, chilling. Just you know what I'm saying? I was actually about to record, and then I saw y'all pop up, and I was like, oh snap, let me see what they're doing. But anybody who's doing I'm actually a web developer, so anybody who has any questions, if they're doing websites or whatnot, and they need some help, or if they want a direction to go, I'll do what I can. I don't have too much crazy time, but just let me know if you have any questions or anything about it, what the easiest platforms to use are, or how to use them. Let me know. I'm pretty much well versed on all of it, so I just heard somebody say.
Awesome, dog. We will be hitting you up about that, Mr. Twiz. That's what I'm talking about. Yo,
hell yeah.
Us versus the Buff, man. He's still out there chilling in the vacation life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, out here vacation.
That's what happens when shorty working hard, working in a dope industry. Let the world know what shorty's doing, bruh.
She's a dispensary manager in the medical marijuana field.
Hell yeah, dog. How much better? I remember when I used to work at Wendy's and I used to bring home little samples. Could you imagine that if I was working at the dispensary? That should be beautiful, man. That shit gotta be dope when you live with somebody that's a manager at the dispensary, man. That shit is awesome. Yo, so that's everybody that's up in here today. We about to commence the Godscast now that we got the audio good. We got everybody up in here. Now all I need to do is go find the magical sound, man. Let's do it, the wheel. And then we will go to the numbers. Boom, here we go.
Am I tripping? Did we ask Stellos?
Yeah, we talked to Stellos.
Okay, word. My bad.
Yes, sir. Definitely hit up Mr. Stellos, King Stellos. Here we go. Boom. All right, and now we go into questionando numbre. Do we have up to 56?
We have 52 questions.
All right,
but
so go we'll to 52.
You got it. What is your favorite dinosaur?
I knew that was going to be the question. I saw that pop in. I was walking in the ceiling at my job, and I saw that Lou Screws dropped that question. What's your favorite dinosaur? And I was like, yo, that's a pretty good question. I wish Lou Screws would be able to talk to us, but he's in a quiet zone. He's got those monsters from a quiet place roaming around his crib. So if he makes any noise, the monsters is gonna bust in and eat the fuck out of everybody in his building. So, yo, Lou Screws, make sure you don't fucking say anything. Yo, Dr. Vogue, what's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
Probably. So I desperately tried to look up the name of it before you came to me, but it's the guy that's basically like the Loch Ness monster, but it has like razor sharp teeth, right? But it's like that big long, big huge thing. It's like bigger than a friggin' blue whale, and it's got giant teeth on it. And it's yeah, that's probably my favorite one. I like sea monsters.
Sea monsters. I like that. I like that. Yo, Austin Acid, what's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
Man, my favorite dinosaur is a Dilophosaurus.
What is that?
The one with,
what does that do?
It's the one that's they kind of remind me of like they're built like a raptor kind of, but they've got that they've got the frills that come out on the side of the face and they spit venom.
Yes.
Yeah, they killed Newman. They killed Newman.
Yeah, the one in the one that was in the van that raped that guy.
They killed Newman.
Yeah.
They did kill Newman, dog. Yeah, that monster is that. I said monster. That dinosaur. It looks so cute. I like the noises that the sound people gave it in the movie. It was all like, and then it was like. A lot of fucking sound effects going on when that monster showed up, that dinosaur. I love that little creature. Yo, Lou Screws, you're in the comment section. What's your favorite dinosaur, bro? Yo, DJ been working. What's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
My favorite giant, crazy, old reptile
Buff, we're
bird
hearing you fucking get your weed out of your Doritos bag. Yo, fucking been working.
Crazy. Yo.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh man, my favorite reptile bird is the Velociraptor.
I like the way you said it.
Or the Stegosaurus. I got a soft spot for the Stegosaurus because they're like, yo, I really think low key the Stegosaurus was kind of gangster, bro.
Spike from.
We don't show the Stegosaurus enough love.
Yeah, is it because of like Austin Acid just said? Do you think it's because of Spike from Land Before Time?
Yeah, they typecast them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers were probably way more gangster than you think. And they only ate plants, so they were vegan.
Yeah, that's true. They had that vegan muscle, and then they had the battering ram on their tail with the fucking spikes on it. New York! What up, Sozy? Yeah,
they were bigger than Tyrannosaurus Rex, too. Everybody think T-Rex. T-Rex was small compared to some of the other dinosaurs, bro. All the other dinosaurs were huge, bro. Monoliths.
Yeah, that's true.
Monoliths.
I watched a little thing about, a bunch of fucking scientists or whatever talking about dinosaurs, and this one dude was saying that the Tyrannosaurus Rex was most likely a scavenger, that it probably wasn't a hunting reptile, that it was most likely a T-Rex. And as soon as I say that, Lou Screw says I gotta say a T-Rex. T-Rex was scary.
Velociraptor is way harder than T-Rex.
Yeah, way harder. Yo, Boss Hands, what's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
I'll probably say a pterodactyl, I guess, because the motherfuckers can fly. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, now that I think about it, like the image we have of pterodactyls probably isn't what pterodactyls fucking look like, right? Because they said these scientists just kind of like drew whatever the fuck around the bones and said, yeah, this is what it is because we're white scientists.
Yeah, they say whatever they choose. I agree with that.
Yeah, pterodactyl.
But if I could have picked out, mine would be definitely a testicle dactyl. That would be my favorite one. The one where it's like a human with nutsack skin all over him, and he's able to take flight like a sugar squirrel. That's my type of that's my type of dinosaur.
Bro, that's just something I drew. That's not an actual dinosaur. I'm really sorry.
Did you just draw a human nutsack sugar squirrel?
I mean, I was just trying to make an example. I didn't think anybody was going to take it serious.
Yo, Miss Kitty, what's your favorite dinosaur?
I like Triceratops and then the Brontosaurus.
Yes, the Triceratops. They always like Ben Workin said. They always typecast the Triceratops like they're so fucking tough. Like they're
he just looks. He looks awesome, and then the Brontosaurus is just this big. I don't know. He looks scary because of his size, but he's just a big, gentle giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat.
I feel like I would have one as a pet.
Hell yeah. Just ride around on it.
Don't you think there's
Ride
some
around
like
on a
long neck
Bronchiosaurus.
tails?
You almost sounded like a phone sex operator right there, where you like the brontosaurus is so big. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what happened? What are we talking about?
Brontosaurus. Hell yeah. The Triceratops though is dope as fuck. Yo, Stellos, what's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
Velociraptor.
Like Chris Pratt, huh? I could see you being Chris Pratt, fucking. Come here, listen to me. Trying to control a pack of velociraptors. Yo, been working. I think we're getting some feedback from you, bro. Yo, Stellos, fucking, I could definitely see you wrangling up some velociraptors. Or not.
Yeah.
Yo, Twiz. What's your favorite dinosaur, Twiz?
I'm gonna say my favorite prehistoric animal would be the Megalodon.
Is that the creature that ate the monster at the end of Jurassic Park?
Nah, the Megalodon is like a giant. It's like a great white shark times 10. They think they actually think that they still exist because they lived deep into the ocean. They never really surfaced.
Yes.
But they have evidence. They've tagged great white sharks, and they have evidence that something ate some of these sharks that they've tagged before in the past. And like because of the temperature change, they would go way below the deep in the ocean, and the temperature would be about 70 degrees. It wouldn't change no matter how deep they went, which is consistent with being in the belly of some kind of other animal. So they think that megalodons are still around, but those things are badass.
Wow, that sure would be wild. Did you watch that movie, The Meg?
No.
What? How you a Megalodon fan and didn't watch The Meg? I'm like low-key a shark fan. I'm low-key a shark fan, and when I saw that The Meg was in the red box, I had to watch it, yo, and it was just about a big-ass shark that was able to, like, swallow fucking, like, cruise ships and shit whole. It was pretty fucking wild. That there was an earthquake and that released the Megalodon from the center of the earth, and then it's...
Yeah!
They weren't playing.
Yeah, they wasn't playing, dog. They went deep. Hell yeah, yo, us versus the Buff. What's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
Grimlock from Transformers.
Grimlock from Transformers. That's a good one. That was a cool. The dinosaurs from Transformers definitely were some of my favorite dinosaurs. The Dinobots, right? Because they started out as bad guys. You know what I'm saying? And then they kind of got control of them.
Grimlock is just like he's a T-Rex, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh shit.
Something like that. Yup. Yo, Nocturnal, what up, dog?
What's good? Just got out of work.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite dinosaur, bro?
I guess off the top of my head, as far as real ones go, I guess a Velociraptor. If you want to do fictional ones, I'd say Godzilla.
Godzilla is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, yo. We about to keep it moving. Let's keep moving forward. Yo, I'm about to spin the wheel. Here we go. Let's do it again. Hold up. Time for the next question, Yondo. All right, now let's go to the next numbre. Boom. Damn, where the hell did this thing go? Oh, there we go. Number 29.
What's the most ironic thing you've seen happen? Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
What's the question again?
What is the most ironic thing you've ever seen happen?
I really don't know how to answer that question, but
like rain on your wedding day.
Oh, okay, I got one.
Too many knives when all you need is a fork.
Okay.
We're going off the Alanis Morissette definition.
Yeah, right, because come on, bro. Are we going to really have that debate about what's irony and what's just a coincidence? Let's just let people have
Actually, Dr. Vogue.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got one. So Dr. Vogue, what's yours?
Yeah, is that your one? Dr. Vogue, what's yours?
I guess. Maybe.
I'm fucking with you.
That
I don't
could be
know.
one, right? Isn't that ironic?
Yeah. It's kind of ironic because it's my question and I don't really. I mean, it's not my question, but I asked the question sort of, and I have no idea. The most ironic thing that's ever happened to me, I don't know, probably like thinking that I was gonna go get laid and then ending up fucking breaking my leg instead.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so I don't have to go into the story or anything. We could definitely keep it moving, but yeah, that's probably the closest thing I've ever had to something actually ironic happening to me, but there's no irony involved. It's just like something bad happened.
And okay, dope. Austin Aston, what about you? What's the most ironic thing that's happened to you?
I don't know if this is really ironic, but one of the craziest things that's happened to me was like it was during one of my shows. We'd eaten White Castle before the show. Don't ever do that if you haven't already. And so
Don't ever eat White Castle.
We ate White. Oh, dude. I mean, anyway, I don't want to go off tangent. Anyway, so I ate White Castle. I started getting sick. Getting the bubble guts and shit right before the show, like 5 minutes before it. So my homie Rocket, he was about to go on, and I was like, yo, the first song you started, you'll start rapping. He's like, all right. I said, if it gets to my part, just make some shit up. Rap another verse over it or something. Because I've really got to. So I'm in there in the bathroom throwing up. He runs out. He's out there doing it or whatever, spitting his verse. I get done, run over, wash my mouth out, had a little thing of mouthwash, gargled real quick, spit it out, because I always come prepared with that shit. And then do some gum in my mouth, run up on stage. He throws me the microphone. I catch it, turn it on, and I shit you not. Literally, the hook stopped as soon as that happened, and I started rapping my verse. Like, it was the exact, yeah, it was like, yeah, that'll never happen again. In a million years. It looked like we planned it, and it was fucking insane.
It was like as soon as you finished throwing up, everything was queued up for you already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
That's pretty wild. Yo, DJ been working. What about you, bro? Vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
How do you I'm just like trying to figure out how we define something ironic. Man, I can't figure that out, bro. I'm like trying to sit here.
Dope that happened.
Well, something that was ironic for me was that I watched some dude on Undercover Boss that I knew he was gonna buy rims, and then he did.
Hell yeah! Dog, what are you gonna do with all that money?
Yeah,
Come on,
what are you
bro.
gonna do? Of course he's gonna go buy some rims. Yo, Boss Hands, what about you, man? I can't wait to see what Boss Hands has to say. Something's up with your mic today, bro.
I have no clue. I'm about to pass. I have no idea.
Okay, cool. But your mic is a little bit rocky right now. It's like fucking up and down, not stable.
I'm on my laptop and my bad. I got it.
Oh, okay. You don't got the big boy microphone. Yo,
I'm
Kitty,
trying to lay down.
Miss Kitty, what about you? Have you ever had any ironic moments?
I think I'm with a couple of the other guys and just drawing a blank.
Yes.
Total brain fart.
Brain farts. Nocturnal, what about you, bro? Do you have any ironic moments?
Shit. I guess you could say, I'll just put something in generalization, but usually when I'm actually prepared for something and it doesn't happen.
Okay.
I can't name something specifically, but stuff like that happens. Like, I'm gonna mute up like the noise here.
All right, no problem. Yo, Stellos, what about you, bro?
Well, I saw something ironic happen. Not to me. Some guy ran out of the store stealing clothes, like right off the rack. And as he was like about to cross the street, he got hit by a car. A guy comes out of the car and happens to be undercover cop.
That's a good one. That's the best one so far from this question. That's a good one, man. Yo, us versus the Buff. What about you? You got anything?
Nah, man. Not really.
That's what I'm talking about. Next question. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Boom. All right. And then the next question is number 42. Number 42.
All right, question number 42. Do you consider yourself the nationality of your lineage or your current residency? So, for example, if you live in America, do you consider yourself American, or are you like Ukrainian, French, whatever, right?
Yes. So, Dr. Volk, what about you? What do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself American? Or are you one of those people that was born in America and say you're fucking Chinese?
Even worse, dog, because I don't consider myself an American. I didn't make a choice. Like, nobody asked me. I was just literally just born here, right? And so that's all made up shit. So I just say I'm just a fucking human being. It's literally the worst answer I could give. But I believe that shit is fucking whack. But in a realistic sense, yeah, I consider myself an American. Like, that's kind of what it is. I'm not from anywhere else, and my heritage is so mixed up that it doesn't, like, none of that shit matters.
So you don't really say that. You don't really say what you, I guess. So you would just put human, and you would put human instead of American.
Yeah, for sure. Be just like, yep, I'm just a person. I'm a human because that's what I choose.
That's a good answer. Austin Acid, what about you, bro? I know that you roll around with an alien attached to your face. So what do you consider yourself?
I'm not from this planet. I'm from the far reaches of space, of your mind, anywhere. I'm not human. I'm not from this plane of existence, technically.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, I could get down. I could definitely see the alien creature swirling around in your face, trying to not seem like it's controlling your thoughts, but you're doing a good job. You guys got a good thing going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys are like Venom. It's a good tag team.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. Yo, been working. What about you, bro?
I live in the West Indies.
Hell yeah. Yo, been working is West Indian. Yeah, don't know. Tell him this one.
I'm from the Bermuda Triangle, man.
Hell yeah, he's a Bermuda
Florida.
Triangle. It is. That's a good name. There's probably a few people that try to really run with that concept of Bermuda Triangle.
Yo, represent.
Hell yeah, represent the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, man, you don't know. Bermuda Triangle, boy. Yo, boss hands.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I hear you. What do you represent, dog? Do you just say you're African American, or what do you claim yourself to be?
I mean, yeah, it's transatlantic slave trade black. That's how I explain it.
Nice,
right?
Man.
Just this, a black nigga in America that is a product of slavery. So I don't know where I'm from. Yeah, just Jamaica in America. So American.
Yep, American.
By way of slavery.
Me, I'm a freaking American. You know what I'm saying? I just be freaking in America. So I'm a freaking American, 'cause I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. All right. That's a good one, man. Yo, Kitty, What do you represent?
Well, my nationality is where I reside, so it's Canada. So I'm Canadian. I don't confuse that with my ethnicity, though, because I am mixed. So I am Canadian, but my heritage and my ancestry is
What's the
kind of
difference
all over.
when people say they're French Canadian? What does that mean realistically? Like, would you consider yourself a French Canadian, or that's like a whole nother breed of
Fuck no.
like kind of like how I'm an African American? Is French Canadian an actual different form of person?
No, that would be all the dumb fucks in Quebec who wanted to separate from Canada and be their own fucking little shit. And then they figured out that shit was going to be hard, so then they didn't want to. So that's what they like. Fucking French Canadian. So whatever.
That was a nice little lesson you just dropped on us. I did not know that. I'm happy for
You
that
think they're better
question.
than them,
Yeah. They thought that they were different. They wanted to separate, and then da 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 da. Now
They want, yep,
it
they want
boiled
their
down
own
to
shit.
them just saying, "I'm French Canadian."
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. Nocturnal Tunes. What about you, bro? What do you tell people like when they say, "Hey, what are you?" Do you say what your fucking great grandfather was, or do you say where you're from? Like, yo, I'm from this place, or what do you say?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I've always best labeled myself as like a humanist, but I guess I can be funny about this one. I'm an extraterrestrial with an extra testicle.
Yes, extraterrestrials with extra testicles. Yeah, that's a fucking that's where you gotta go with it, dog. Fucking shooting three loads in one. That's a beast. It's a beast of a man right there. Yo, Stellos, what about you, bro? What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself Greek Canadian.
Greek Canadian. I like that. Do you say the Greek because your grandparents are heavily Greek, or your parents are heavily Greek?
Because my parents, my grandparents.
So like because I mean, what I know about Greek is maybe a little bit of like that movie with Greek, and then like maybe a little bit of history from Greek. But from what I hear, the Greek people are very big into being Greek. Like they're like a race of people. Well, I think all people are like that. Now that I'm saying what I'm about to say, that they're always like, you know how it is when you're Greek, or this, it's just like the Greek people, or some shit like that, or your people like that. Like they're very like proud Greeks.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope. So you're a Greek Canadian. So you speak fluent Greek, or is the language that Greek people speak, is it called Greek?
Yes, it's called Greek. It's I think it's like the second. Well, right now, modern Greek is like the closest longest language. Or wait.
So Greek language is pretty popular.
Yeah, it's like the oldest language.
Oh, the oldest language. Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
That's still being practiced.
Do you think an old language like Greek constantly gets new words, like how hip hop does, like how we say no cap now, and then like people say drip, and it used to be swag? Like the language is constantly evolving and changing. Do you think the Greek language evolves still like the old language? Or are they like, no, you can't say no cap if that means you don't have a hat?
Of course, because now we have words for like telephone and like cell phone. That wasn't.
Who the fuck gets to decide that type of shit?
I have no clue.
That's a pretty good fucking question. Like if you have like a language that's like, you know, very like, nah man, you can't call flip flops floozy flues. Them shits is flip flops, dude. Fucking, how do you just invent some new shit that didn't exist at all? And it's kind of like, okay, so here's the real question. In Greek, is a cell phone or like that, is it like said cell phone, or they completely created their own word for it?
They completely created their own word for it. Everything, well, usually when it comes to like electronic devices, we would call it just like a computer or something.
Yes.
But now we have words for these devices.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Watching language evolve, man. You need to bring some hip hop swag in there, man. Start changing it up, man. Start calling shit by its wrong name. You know what is good, what is bad is good, and what's good is bad type shit. Just scramble everybody up at the dinner table. Fuck yeah, man. Yo, us versus the buff. What about you, bro? What do you represent, man? What do you consider yourself?
Bro, I'm a Puerto Rican who can travel freely in the United States.
Hell yeah.
That's the night of the algorithm.
Hell yeah, because wait a second. Puerto Rico is a part of America. You don't need a passport, right, to go to Puerto Rico?
Nah. I don't have a passport.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy how some people forget that Puerto Rico is a part of America just because of how the America shits on Puerto Rico whenever they really need help.
Yeah, including the U.S. government forgets that fucking that Puerto Rico is a part of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
That shit is fucked up, man.
Free Puerto Rico.
Hell yeah, dog. Free Puerto Rico,
people,
man.
Let my people go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So you consider yourself a Puerto Rican or a Puerto Rican American?
I'm Puerto Rican. I don't say Puerto Rican American. Puerto Rican, and I live in Miami.
Where were
I was
you?
born in Puerto Rico.
You was born in Puerto Rico, so you are Puerto Rican. Look at you, dog. Your first breath of air was...
My parents were born in New York, but then they moved to the island when they were like teens. And then they met there, and I was born shortly thereafter.
Damn, so you was conceived in Puerto Rico and given birth there.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, look at you, you little Puerto Ricos. I like that, man. Hell yeah. Me, I consider myself a Jamaican. I consider myself a Jamaican and a Southern Yankee. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? My pops is Jamaican. My mom's is from like South Carolina, Southern type shit. And then I was like born in New York, but I was raised in South Florida. So that's where I consider myself a Southern Yankee. And yep, boom, that's what I consider myself. All right, guys, let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Hold up. Next question. We moving along this episode. Oh, hold up. We got Extinct in here. Let's ask Extinct before we move forward. I just see he popped in here. Yo, Extinct, what do you consider yourself, man? What's your nationality, race, or what do you say that you are? Yo, Extinct, you there?
Yo, what up, guys?
What up, dog? What you got?
What up? Before I answer that, I just want to know what is the Greek word for cell phone?
It's kinito.
Ginito?
Kinito.
Kinito. Babe, pass me the kinito.
How's it spelled?
Kinito is cell phone in Greek.
How is it spelled? That is a
We're
good
asking
question.
too much, man. Asking for spelling, man. That should have made me.
All right,
punch
I
in the throat.
was just interested since it's like a whole new word. Like I know in Japanese they do actually have like a process to take like other languages words and turn them into like like they would say like computero or computer, like they say it in their own like pronunciation and stuff, but they literally take the same syllables of English words and then come up with their own new word.
Like hamburger.
Yeah, exactly.
I love hamburger.
What's Chinese for hamburger?
I love hamburger.
Yeah, they're making up a whole
Hamburger?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
So Extinct. What do
Mine
you
just
consider
goes straight
yourself?
back from my name, but like, I guess I would, people never ask, but I would say Irish and English mostly.
Irish English, like England English.
Yeah.
Like tea time.
That's where like my mom's family's from and my dad's family's Irish, so.
So tea and beer.
Yeah.
Mix it together, dog. That's a good mixture, man. Tea time at beer 30.
Right on time.
Hell yeah, right on time. All right, let's spin the wheel, man. Let's go. Hold up. Bring it back. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. What up? Angela Perez over there in the YouTube. All right. And now we got number 36. Number 36.
All right. Number 36. Is it possible to fall in love with a beat?
Is it possible to fall in love with a beat?
That's it.
All right, next
I
question.
believe this one comes from. All right, bro.
Who did that come from?
That was Killamilla's question, I believe.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, we could fall in love with a beat. I just don't feel... What do y'all think about the question?
Yes or no questions don't work well in this form.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you want a question with this.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
I think so. Can you beat your meat to a beat?
Yeah, 42. Number 42.
We already did, so I'm going to do
Okay.
question 41 that says, what's your favorite track off the latest NoEmotion and the Gods album?
I can't even remember the names of the songs that's on there. But, yo, Dr. Volk, what do you think?
I like the last track off of the newest album. That fucking track goes hard, so, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the new me. Fucking
Yes, sir.
Austin Acid, what about you, bro?
Man, like, I like that last one, like he said, but I also, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really have a specific favorite. Like, they're all pretty dope, man. They're fucking sick.
Oh, yeah. Keep it moving. Been working. What about you, bro? What's your favorite joint on the last project?
Algerian algorithm.
Algerian algorithm. That shit is hard. Boss Hands, what about you, homie?
Jet Set Radio.
Yes, Jet Set Radio, dog. Hell yeah,
On
dog.
skateboard.
Every time that shit comes on, that shit gives me good energy, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That beat so hard.
Real hype.
That shit hype, dog. Extinct, what about you, bro?
I don't know if I heard them all yet, so I can't really answer yet.
Okay, bet.
Go bump that.
The latest one, the last one you listened to.
Yeah, whatever project that you listen to.
Any project?
Yeah, any project.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. Let's keep it moving so we can get to the next question. We're already 42 minutes
Sorry,
in.
I just filled myself in my head with so much music in the last week. I couldn't really narrow it down, really.
It's all gravy. Yo, Kitty, what about you?
I'm with the last one as well. The last song.
Hell yeah. That was a nice little finisher. Nocturnal Tunes, what about you, bro?
I mean, I was just scanning the playlist again. I mean, I guess that one too, but I also like the drunk one, not just because it was my beat.
Because it touches, it's a fucking real subject. In the mood to get blackout drunk. Yo, Stellos, what about you, bro?
Numerology, analytics.
Hell yeah, the numerology. So good, hold a dick or titty. Some fucking
shit.
Dope ass hook on there, dog. Fucking Mind State killed that beat. Hell yeah, dog. Us first above. What about you, dog? Favorite joint?
It has to be hold the dick or titty.
Hell yeah.
The party's getting litty.
Titty. Hell yeah. That shit is dope, bro. Hell yeah. Let's spin the wheel again, man. Let's spin the wheel.
R.I.P. Mind State.
R.I.P. Mind State for real, dog. Mind State is usually the one that used to spin this sound. He's the one who actually found the spinning wheel sound. And every time I spin this wheel, I think about him.
Oh, that's right. His song's on the album, right? The farewell one.
No, that's not on the album. We don't. We stay in the time period of the albums. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's it.
All right. So boom, here we go. Spinning the wheel. Blessed and highly favored. Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good song.
No more bitch assness.
Yeah, no more bitch assness. I think my favorite one in the album, when it comes on, it gives me a good energy, is that I can't remember the name of the songs, man, but the one where it's fucking you don't get to tell me what to do ever again. I love that shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit fucking has some good energy in it. Yo, the question number 25. I hope we have a good one before we go.
25. All right, let's see. Question number 25 is, oh shit, do you sleepwalk?
Do you sleepwalk? Do you
I'm
sleepwalk or
curious.
have you
I'm
ever
super
sleepwalked?
curious because
Yo,
some
Dr.
people.
Vogt.
See yes or no question. See yes or no question again.
Yeah, it is a yes or no question again. So we're gonna burn through it real quick. Yo,
Yeah.
Dr. Vogt,
It is,
do you
but it could have
sleepwalk
some
or have you
interesting
ever
story.
sleepwalked?
Yeah, if you
Never. I've never sleepwalked, but I have people in my family that do.
What's one of your sleepwalk stories that you've seen somebody doing it?
Oh well, let's fucking move on because it didn't happen to me.
Oh, okay. Don't want to tell the story. Okay, boom. Austin Acid, what about you, bro? Do you sleepwalk or do you have any stories of anybody sleepwalking?
No, not really. I know I don't sleepwalk, and I don't know anybody that does for real.
Okay. What about you, been working?
From Step Brothers, man. That's my favorite sleepwalking, bro.
That both of them
You know
was
what I'm saying?
sleepwalking.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a mess in the house, man. That's the best sleepwalking story I could tell you.
That shit was so funny. That both
The
of them
clown has
niggas,
no penis.
both of them woke up and started sleepwalking together. It's so silly, dog. Like scenes like that make you realize, like, dog, what can stop you from writing a movie, dog? Like, you just gotta film it and show up and do the work. Just write your scenes. Like, it doesn't need to make that much sense. just do the work. Yo, Boss Hands, what about you? You ever sleepwalk or know anybody?
No, sir, nobody.
Nobody. What about you, Extinct?
Yeah, I never sleepwalked, and I didn't really know anybody who sleepwalked. But I do have a couple like basic little stories. They're not like crazy funny or anything, but like one time, a little brother, he got up when we were kids, and he put on a T-shirt with the sleeve over his head and got back in bed. And I was like watching the whole thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Then I had a cousin. He also sleepwalked, and when we were kids, we were staying there, and he came in the room we were sleeping in and took a piss in the trash can like it was the toilet. So I mean, like it isn't that crazy, but I mean it's still pretty funny if you were there, you know.
Yeah, I've done that when I was blackout drunk, plenty of times.
Right.
It's very similar to sleepwalking. Yo,
For me, that's puking. Like I'll find creative places to puke when I get that way. So.
Hell yeah, and then hide it like a cat, like cat shit. Yo, Kitty. Yo, Miss Kitty, what about you? You sleepwalk or know anybody that sleepwalks?
Nope.
No, boom. Let's keep it moving.
Nope. No sleepwalking.
Yo, Nocturnal, what about you?
No, I can't say that I have.
Alright, bet. Yo, Stellos, what about you, bro?
I have sleepwalked and my cousin.
What happened?
Well.
What did people tell you that happened when you were sleepwalking?
So I was sleepwalking and I was just like in my room. I turned on the light. I was like fully asleep. My mom said for me to go to bed, and that's when I woke up and I smashed my like under my lip on a dresser and cut it really bad.
Wow, so you woke up. What was that like? Waking up, standing up. All right, like you wake up from sleep, standing and moving towards an object that, like, just what was that? How could you? Are you able to describe that in any way?
It's like you expect your mind expects you to be like laying down, right? You're not up, and when that happens, you just fall instantly.
Oh, so you fell.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I always heard the rumor that if you wake somebody up from sleepwalking, they could die.
Yeah, they can, because like they can really hurt themselves too.
Because it's like, what the hell is going on? Is it because they collapse and could hit their head? Now it's making sense to me. I thought that it was just gonna be like, almost like when somebody time travels, you're not supposed to go fucking hug yourself.
No, bro.
Like you wake someone up from sleepwalking and they just like die inside internally in their dream.
You die in your dream, you die in real life.
Yeah, for real, dog. Don't die in your dreams. But that's pretty interesting, Stellos. I think I've woken up one time. One time I woke up taking a shit. And I mean, it was one of those drinking days, though. You know, I consider blackout drunk walking around similar to sleepwalking, but it's not. But I don't know. I just woke up and I was on the toilet. Yo, us versus the buff. What about you, bro?
Nah, not really. I've walked sleepy, but not sleepwalk.
Just sleepy walking around. I like that. All right, let's do this again. Let's spin the wheel again. Hopefully this one will be a decent question for the last one, and then I'm out of here. Boom. All right, and now let's hit that randomizer. Number 31. What do we got?
Question number 31. Do you, let's see, can you explain the difference between a conspiracy and a conspiracy theory?
This will be the last question. I don't know if I can answer this because I don't know I don't know the difference really. Dr. Volk, are you able to explain that?
Yeah, I think a conspiracy theory is sort of like when you have a paranoid idea about something that's happened, but you don't have any evidence. But a conspiracy is something where there are actual multiple people all coordinating their actions together to have a specific outcome, and that shit fucking happens all the time.
Yes, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. Yo, Austin Acid, what about you? Can you explain the difference between conspiracy and conspiracy theory?
Can I suggest something alternative?
Yes.
What about if that's a boring question for you to answer? What about what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Okay, like as far as like what's the difference, I feel like I can justify that fairly quickly. A conspiracy theory is literally a theory, and I feel like conspiracy would be rooted in fact. You have actual evidence of the conspiracy.
So how about we all try to give different examples of what a conspiracy theory is and what a conspiracy is of our own what we think about?
Well, I'll just say my favorite conspiracy. I feel like I could do that better. Man, one of my favorite conspiracy, and this is like the Rothschilds and all the big names, you know, like those billionaire families, like basically owning the world, you know?
Yes.
Like, that's probably one of my favorite conspiracies or conspiracy theories.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a really good one, yo. Yo, Sozy, you could hit mute on your mic, please, brother.
Yeah, my fault. Sorry.
It's all gravy. That's a good one, Acid. Hell yeah. Yo, been working. What about you, bro? What's the difference between them? And then maybe explain one or the other.
I think this was my question, bro. Side note. Okay, so alright. Like Austin Acid said, bro, that's definitely how I feel about it. You know, conspiracy is real. Conspiracy theory is a theory. My favorite conspiracy theory. For a while, it was the whole time travel thing. That like the U.S. government has the time traveling equipment. I don't know if that's real or not, but I went down a rabbit hole for a while.
Did you hear about the guy that went? When you went down
instead of aliens, it's just time traveling.
When you went down that rabbit hole, did you come across the guy that supposedly went under his kitchen sink and crawled out the back of his kitchen sink and crawled out of the kitchen sink and into the living room or the kitchen of his kitchen, but like 20 years into the future, and he took pictures with himself into the future, and Did you ever come across that nigga?
I almost thought you were going like a being John Malkovich route for a second, like you go in a tunnel and you become something else.
No, this was just a story, one of the time traveler stories.
Nah, the what I checked out was about the guy that was in the U.S. Navy, and this was like in the 30s or maybe even before that, bro. I don't know. He said all sorts of shit about the world and the maps changed and just all sorts of great shit. And I don't know if it was real or not, but I went down this rabbit hole, bro, and I was just like, you know. And now they're talking about it, you know, that they're going to be talking about some of the experiments. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild one. Yo, Boss Hands, what about you, bro? Boss Hands, you there? Boom.
So I feel like we did this one before, but I'll go again and say I'll go with this one. How about that? U.S. soldiers had coronavirus first, and they gave it to Chinese soldiers during the Wuhan War Games in 2019 of October 2009 or October 2019, and that's where the actual source of the coronavirus started.
That's a good one, dog. How did you even find that? Was that by accident?
No, I heard like there's some Chinese politicians that have been saying or have been bringing it up before, but I don't know where I first originally heard it from. But apparently there was war games in Wuhan, and there was a whole bunch of different like militaries there just fucking around doing their little practice war bullshit, and niggas was sick. I don't know.
That's pretty wild. I thought COVID came from a human having an orgy with a bat and a pangolin.
That's what people say, but that seems kind of ridiculous and racist to me because there's wet markets because they're saying they eat like animals and they have these open air markets, but they have those all over the world and niggas ain't getting fucking coronaviruses.
I think that shit.
They have those in Africa. They have those everywhere.
Yeah.
In Europe, I don't know.
Yeah, they are all over the place. Yo, Extinct, what about you, bro? What's your favorite conspiracy or conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I mean, these guys had it pretty close and right with, the difference between the theory and the conspiracy itself. I think, like, what makes a bigger difference too is when you're talking about the conspiracy, like they said, it's something that's really happening. So there's probably either evidence or, we know it's happening all the time. But like, as far as conspiracy theory goes, the CIA is the one who coined that phrase back in like the 60s and 70s when they had people making up, stuff about the government or either that or reporting on stuff happening in the government. And that was
JFK. That was
exactly
making up the Kennedy assassination. That's when
yeah, it was their job to try and discredit anybody coming up with like, hey, look at all this. And so, the whole idea behind conspiracy theory, of course, is like they flood the information networks with, some theories. Like, check it. It's like this guy over here is making this theory. So how about we come up with a theory that says this, and that sounds so far out there that we can then lump these people coming up with the real conspiracies into the same group. And they make them all look crazy. So anybody who comes up with like a theory, no matter how close they are, they're now, labeled as someone who's just come up with some fringe idea, even if it's like super evidence to support everything, So that's where you got to kind of look at when the big difference is like, that's what they use the whole term conspiracy theory to do, is to actually discredit real conspiracies that people figure out.
Yeah, that is true.
And so,
some people say that Alex Jones is like, was it controlled opposition? He's like a half-truther. He's supposed to make us look crazy.
Right, he like drops like 90% truth, but then he drops a bunch of other shit in there that you're like, whoa.
I don't know, man. Alex Jones, man, that dude is... Yo, been working. We're getting some feedback from you, my brother. Yo,
I don't know what's going on.
Alex Jones, bro. I believe he's so passionate, man. Like, he's so passionate about what he does. It's hard for me not to, like, some of the stuff he might be getting wrong, misinformation, but I don't think he's doing anything deliberately. I'm probably.
You saw him on. Did you see him on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I did.
It's like he's sitting there spitting out all this stuff, and then they're like, "Wait, look it up," and they look it up, and they're like, "What?"
He's right about almost all of it.
Right.
It's like 80%. 80% of the stuff that he's spewing, he be right about, but whatever.
What makes him sound bad shit is when he gets into like stuff where it's like these elites and what they believe in and all these things. Like, he's really on point with it, but he's touching on subjects that people are just like, what?
Yeah.
And they're trying to wrap their heads around.
The frog's gay.
Yeah, for real, the frog's
well,
gay.
there's evidence behind that one too. It's not necessarily right down to that sentence being true.
Yeah.
But there's literally like chemicals out there fucking up genetics and all types of things in all kinds of organisms.
Yep. Let's keep it.
So I mean,
Yo,
I guess my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
My favorite one's gotta be like 9/11 conspiracy theories, because there's a whole bunch of those where there's just like piles and piles of evidence where it's like the last little threads I'm still missing, and I think that a lot of those ones are very likely to be the most true. But I mean, there's some pretty crazy ones too, like the no plane theory. I don't know about that. That would be a tough one back then, like holograms.
All that stuff
they came up with, but
yeah,
it's not out of the realm of possibility with some of the technology. You know, when you talk about like what the government has that we don't know about, you know, no one talks about it because no one knows it. So it's like, and you can go on those rabbit holes for days and like never find the end. But I think those are probably my favorite, just because of like I said, how close to true they are.
Yeah, I could dig that. What about you,
especially if you follow the money?
Yeah. What about you, Miss Kitty?
Well, I'm way out there. My favorite conspiracy theory is the fucking movie with Julia Roberts and Mel Gibson called Conspiracy Theory.
What was that movie about?
Good one.
Mel Gibson just basically thought everything was a conspiracy theory, and he was trying to find evidence. And I don't know. I think it was in '97. It's an older movie, and it was real.
So your favorite conspiracy theory is the movie Conspiracy Theory?
Yeah.
Bars. That's a straight bar. My favorite conspiracy is the movie Conspiracy Theory. That's a good one. We got to remember that. Somebody remember that as a bar, man. Yo, Lucky, what's going on, man? Lucky's over there chilling. Yo, Nocturnal, what about you, man? What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Well, I guess we already covered some of the 9/11 stuff, but I guess the fact that, you know, aliens are or have been with us for a long time, and they're in the oceans and on the moon and whatnot. And there might be bases and stuff on the moon. This one guy had a better operating telescope, and he's always like focused on the moon.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that the other day.
It's actually on a documentary that's on Tubi. I don't know if it's still on there, but it talks about the bases on the moon and stuff.
Hell yeah. That's a good one. I like outer space conspiracy theories and shit. Yo, Sozy, we got Sozy in here. New York. What about you, bro? What's your favorite fucking conspiracy theory, dog?
I got two, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
One is psychics. Like way before there was Stranger Things, there was this guy who used to talk about how they were taking highly intelligent children and putting them through rigorous tests to see if they come out the other side knowing things that aren't known to the public.
Like indigos?
Yeah, like indigos. And the Stranger Things came out and it just fucking confirmed it. And I like that. And I like animals and humans switching the DNA to make half animal, half human hybrids and shit.
Yeah, that shit is a good one.
And then
I got a picture. I got a picture of it's like a sheep and a human.
That movie, Sorry, they got in the movie Sorry to Bother You. You seen that shit?
Oh yeah, dog, that shit is amazing.
That shit proved it too. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was amazing. That was I did not see that shit coming towards the end of the movie, dog. That movie was like 3 or 4 different movies all into one.
to Boots
Yeah,
Riley.
because the first 2 acts is just a normal. It's just a normal like new age black movie, and then it becomes like this fucking surreal black movie, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, it becomes some fucking bugged out, and then at the end it just transforms again, dude. Fucking wow
Yeah.
movie. Like it was hilarious when he was doing the white voice with Danny Glover. Like Danny
Yeah.
Glover and him doing the white voice was fucking incredible. Dr. Vogt, did you see this movie?
Yeah, no.
Yo, and you barely watch movies, dog.
Yeah, but
It's a good one. I really watched
I'm a
it.
big fan of them. So
Of who?
of Boots Riley and fucking now you put me on the spot, and now I'm like, the name of the band is.
Oh.
But you know, fucking thank you.
Well, because so you're a fan of Lakeith?
The Coup.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's always like he's always some trippy character in everything he's in.
Boots. Oh no. Of Boots Riley, the guy who directed the movie.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
I did not think that you was talking about Lakeith, because I'm a fan of Lakeith because of damn ATL. Or
yeah, it's funny on that.
No, I'm a fan of the Coup.
Oh, okay, the director.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
That's dope. That's dope. I gotta see what other movies that he's done, man, because that shit is crazy. Yo, but those are some good
Nothing
ones.
as trippy as that though.
Yo, that shit is bugged out, man. Yo, Stellos, what about you, bro? What's your favorite conspiracy theory before we get up out of here?
I think that they're using deep fakes on Joe Biden because he's actually dead.
That's a good one. I like that. Deep fakes on Joe Biden, dog. That's a good one. I like that. I might need to go down that one tonight before I go to sleep. Should have had me up all night.
Kill himself either.
Yeah, yo, Sinai, what up, yo?
Hey, yo, I actually forgot this was tonight. Slipped my mind.
It's all gravy. What's
Stop
your favorite
by.
conspiracy theory? This is you're the last question of the night.
Oh, damn. Shit, I don't even know, man. Dag, this is on the spot. Conspiracy theory. I don't know. It's a million out there. Probably about the 9/11 attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a million of those.
Hell yeah, there's a million of them. I think my favorite one, I went down a deep rabbit hole with like Project Bluebeam and Project Bluebeam and the one when they could harp.
The litter control shit.
Yeah, and then I went down a dark rabbit hole of FEMA, the FEMA camps, and how they're gonna block off the highways, and it's only gonna be like a few highways that all go to the center of the country, and the FEMA camps with the body bags that they actually started using because of COVID, which was fucking crazy to me. And the conspiracy with like the Walmarts are gonna be, what are they called again? Control centers or some shit, that they built all the Walmarts and mega stores because that's gonna be like.
Yo, you know what's funny? It's actually a South Park episode on
centers. Yeah. So
it's actually a South Park episode on that.
Oh yeah, I definitely seen that. That's one of my favorite conspiracies. I'm trying to think which other ones did I really go down, man. I definitely went down the deep rabbit hole with the freaking with the people with their eyes blinking like they're aliens, the reptilians.
The reptilians, dog.
Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters. They zoom in all the way on their eyes on like a really cheap ass TV. And they're like, "Did you see it?" They're like, "Did you see that?"
Justin Bieber one.
Look at it. Look right here. It's about to happen right now. Look at it. Did you see it? And I'm like my brain is telling me, yo, I did not fucking see his eyes blink, dude. Like, I didn't see it. Like, I seen the eyes blink in MIB, like in that movie, the fucking reptile dude's eyes blinked sideways, but not, I don't know, man. I just never see it happen on there. I go down the dark rabbit hole of like the hip hop lyrics.
I was
like
Oh shit,
the
dog.
fucking demonic, or the
What y'all think of the
Oh,
2012
You said
one?
lyrics?
Oh, you mean like when they reverse the song? And
No,
they
not
make
when
up
they
for it?
reverse the
Oh.
song where they'll be like, and then Paul Wall said my grains was tipping grains and my wood grains in my mouth. What he
Yeah.
actually was saying
This is
was
like
the
Jay-Z
diamonds from Lucifer, the way that they
Yeah.
held the diamonds in their
Oh
mouth
yeah, them conspiracy
represented the
videos that we
devils.
make.
Dog, I will go down that rabbit hole. That was how
Have
found
you
out.
heard of
The satanic connection between
have you heard
Cardi B and T
have you heard
Pain.
the song
Those videos
have
be
you heard
so
the song
ridiculous.
Freemason?
Yeah,
Have you heard the song Freemason by Rick Ross and Jay-Z?
Yeah, of course. I think I watched that
That's the
video
most
too.
blatant one. That shit is so blatant.
Yeah, I know. They break that shit down. Or when the guy breaks down all of Beyonce's videos, and they're all like, "Look at her pinky, the way she's holding it up towards the sky, as if she's representing the devil."
Hey yo, it's funny. I was getting recommended all those too. I know exactly what you're talking
They're
about.
circling around their eye.
Yeah, I love that shit.
They're
bro.
not on YouTube like they used to be though. In the early 2000s, it was heavy.
Yeah, it was heavy on there before, but now they shut that shit down, bro, because I don't know. They just we're slowly losing
They
our
don't want
actual
us to,
freedom
they
of
don't want
speech.
us to know.
I mean,
They don't want us to know about the satanic connection
we
between
don't. We
Megan Thee Stallion and
Yeah, go to a new
Tasha
platform.
69.
Yeah, but we don't have control of the new platforms. I mean, listen. I
It's commercial
understand that
now.
everybody is like the whole shit with Trump, and Trump fucking caused those people to fucking storm the Capitol and all of that. But yo, you guys are really gonna if they are able to limit the freedom of speech of the president, regardless if that nigga was leaving in a week or so, if they could fucking say, yo, we're blocking the president because you said ... that shit is like, I don't know, man. I can't rock with that shit because I feel like Uncle Luke was like, in my mind, Uncle Luke went to court for fucking freedom of speech. Like, hip hop would not be what it is today, and music in general would not be what it is today if it wasn't for Uncle Luke, bro, from Miami. That dude single-handedly saved the freedom of speech rights for all artists, you know what I'm saying, especially in hip hop. So like,
yeah, but that's different though, right? Like Uncle Luke, they was arresting that nigga for rapping, right? That's different. Like Twitter is not Twitter cannot arrest kicking somebody off Twitter is not the same as arresting them, or you know what I'm saying? That's not at all the same thing.
No, you're absolutely right. It's completely different, but I still feel like it's not fair that you're not allowed to say, like, I understand that I'm on your platform, right?
It's not even not fair. It's un-American to fucking take the rights of speech away. Like, what the fuck?
This is what I'm saying. I don't think it's right to be able to strip somebody their right to be able to say whatever they want to say.
There's always people.
Yep, they're tripping.
Yeah, you ain't tripping. You can't incite riots. That's not freedom of speech, even if it's on Twitter or not. And that's exactly what was happening. Like niggas was dying at the Capitol. This is exactly
still it's freedom of speech though. It's still freedom of speech. If the Klan wants to get on TV and call me a nigger, they have the right for freedom of speech to do so.
Yeah, but they don't have the right for freedom of speech to say all Klan members go kill Sozi right now. They don't have freedom of speech for that. In the same way, you can't say
I mean, the way he said it was so tongue in cheek though. It wasn't like he was like, "Yo, go storm the Capitol." They chose to storm the Capitol, and they want to
Listen, what he said is not the point. What he said isn't the point. He broke Twitter's terms of service agreements. He gets kicked off. Why if I break Twitter's terms of service agreements?
Yeah, why is the president exempt from the terms of service of Twitter? That's what I'm curious about.
If any of us other citizens break the terms of service, we get kicked off Twitter, no problem, right?
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
any
the
president
terms of service
doesn't have
They've been thrown in prison too.
I'm saying that the terms of service in general, like, I understand, bro. Yo, like look.
So, think about this.
I don't remember seeing it say, hey, let's show up and start a riot, though.
Yeah,
Never
never said
okay, well,
that. I think also people are like, if you don't like it, make your own Twitter. Go make your own platform to talk on. But you know,
that's what Trump's
you
doing now.
can't do that because
It's very easy to say to the U.S. government, right?
you can't make your own
Several
platform
times they've
because
tried.
look, Amazon won't let you host
Always.
anything.
Exactly.
No, if the United States wants to make a
from
platform,
Google Play or the App Store.
You know what?
You know what?
Look, can I just say something really quick? Just really quick. It's actually not a bad idea for the government to build a platform on the internet for people to have free speech where you can't kick somebody off or say you can't say
Well,
this
what party
and
runs it?
that's not illegal. It's not about what party runs it. It's like it's government, and so both parties run it. It's like any kind of committee where it's like any kind of it's like any kind of bipartisan committee. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if you just think government is illegitimate in the first place, then we can't have a conversation about how to fix it within government. Then we're just going to tear that shit down. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, that's a great idea to have a public place on the internet.
But
that isn't run by a private corporation. So the terms of service of the Constitution.
Somebody's gonna cry.
There's rules for a reason.
Soon as they open
because
it.
people don't have limits. Some people do not have limits, and where does it end? Where is it okay to say something like, "Hey, here's that kid over there. You can go rape her whenever you want, or whatever." But freedom of speech. There's rules for a reason to prevent certain things.
There's just consequences for
I
it.
think we're getting your TV or something.
And as for the people that wanted to storm or whatever and riot or whatever, listen to Trump, that's on them.
Yeah,
they have to have a fucking brain.
I agree.
Take responsibility for your own fucking actions. So what? He says, you know, if you inject yourself with this, you'll be fine. If you're fucking stupid enough to do that, then...
Well, you know what they're trying to do in the trial right now? They're trying to get the people to admit that Trump incited them so that they can get a lighter sentence in order to keep Trump from running.
But you understand that that's what happened, right? Right? You understand? You guys understand that that's what happened, right? If Trump hadn't said all that stuff, these people wouldn't have done all that
the dumb people.
And if you look at the actual facts on the ground, it was leftists that started breaking shit and sneaking in there with MAGA gear.
I don't know what you're talking about. But like I said,
there was
Trump said the same thing, right? Trump was like,
they're right wingers. Then why didn't they show up? There was no counter protest that day. It was a fucking setup.
It's like one of those things. It's just like your mother says: if your friends tell you to jump off the bridge, are you really gonna do it?
Because leftists didn't show up to then be the enemy, then they're like, well, that's a fucking conspiracy. Why weren't they here? Why weren't they here so we could blame them for everything? Holy shit.
No leftists there. To show up too.
So realistically, it's kind of like what I'm saying is, on these platforms where we live in this country where supposedly freedom of speech is at the top of our shit, if one of us in here decide to start talking extra crazy, YouTube could possibly shut us down because we signed the terms and agreement that they, you know what I'm saying, they designed the rules. All right, you guys got to follow my rules. Don't be fucking talking like that. And it's not right. Yes, I need to follow their rules. But then it's kind of like, where am I really allowed to have freedom of speech? Like, where can I really...
Your own property, my nigga. You can't... This is like... Matt walked up to your house and said, like, fuck NoEmotion and spray painted it on your house, right? And then you try to arrest me, but I say, hey, it's free speech, nigga. I'm saying what I'm putting my message out there. But it's on your property, right? It's the same thing with Twitch or Twitter or YouTube or anything. It's their property that you're doing all this shit on. So if they don't want it on there, they don't have to have it on there. It's their property. So
I also think that we all could be forgetting that a lot of the shit that's going on in the world today is a lot deeper than Trump or Biden or a presidency in general, because it's all deeper than that, and so many people get invested in the media and what the media says that they ignore the fact that it's deeper than
it's definitely
Biden
deeper. It's
or
definitely
Trump
deeper. But I want to just, my whole thing is like, okay, back to my original thing. For me to have ultimate freedom of speech, I have to create my own realm, right? I have to have my own crib, my own land. So practically I got to create my own little plot of land and then create the rules that I feel are rules and tell everybody else, yeah, it's freedom of speech, but y'all niggas can't say this shit about me up in here.
Freedom of speech is an illusion. Freedom of speech is an illusion.
Yeah, freedom of speech is an illusion.
It's an illusion. There's two types. There's two types of prisons.
You guys are misunderstanding what freedom of speech means.
There's two types of prisons.
You're saying
one
freedom of
with
speech
bars
is
and
that
one without.
Boss hands,
freedom of speech is an illusion.
Yeah, freedom of boss hands. I feel like you're saying freedom of speech is that the government doesn't come over here and fucking kill me and my family for saying that Biden's for playing the fuck Joe Biden.
Yes, that's literally what's written in the Bill of Rights, right, or in the Constitution, or whatever. It's that the government cannot arrest you or persecute you for what you say about the government or what you say, as long as it's not fucking threats to people. I suppose.
Okay, see, I wasn't thinking that way. I was thinking.
See, but everyone is thinking like, oh, this is America. You can say whatever you want, but that's not what they mean. What freedom of speech literally means, what's written down in the American founding document of America is
light of day, and they don't
true
get
freedom of
sterilized.
speech is an illusion.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights doesn't say you're allowed to say whatever you want to say on Twitter. It just says we ain't gonna send the goon squad and blast you over the head for playing the fuck Joe Biden song every morning.
Exactly, and it's funny because niggas who say this, like they say the second, you niggas know the Second Amendment like word for word, but the First Amendment for some reason niggas can't understand. Like niggas don't know what it means, or niggas don't know what the meaning of it is. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking in that realm. I was thinking the realm of just like saying whatever you want as long as you're not, yelling fire in a movie theater.
Well, yeah, that's why I feel like a lot of people are confused and we're all.
Because I forgot that you can't really talk about your government in other countries.
Nah, you can't.
Exactly, right? Yeah. And China don't. I know some people. I have some Chinese homegirls that they won't say, like, if they say they don't like China, but they can't say anything to me about it unless we're like face to face. They won't say anything about it through text or nothing because they think China, even though they live here, bro. They know China's watching all their shit.
Send them to re-education camps.
I've seen some people's stuff that talks about how they do that shit. They follow
They
people
send
out
them to
here.
re-education camps.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah,
And they fuck with their family back home if someone out here talks.
I feel like I just got a new appreciation for freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I think I am going to spin the fuck Joe Biden songs by the Boss Hands.
There we go.
And I'm gonna play and know that I don't have to worry about them niggas putting that bag over Boss Hand's head and waterboarding him until the sun comes up, dog. So I'm grateful for that shit, bro.
Yeah. But George Carlin said something smart back in the day. He said, we don't have rights, we have temporary privileges.
Yeah, that's true.
And he used to get in trouble for his speech all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, but yo, man, I think that's gonna conclude the Godscast today. I had a good time once again. I wasn't going to do it, but I was encouraged by a bunch of the gods. And Austin Acid was also, he was at the helm. Like, hey, man, fucking start the Godscast. Let's do it. Because I ate pizza. I was ready to go to sleep. I worked a full day of work today. Got home, was going to just fucking not work after work because I worked before work and then had to work after work. That shit is not easy, but we got it going and it's done. We've been podcasting now for 83 minutes. We got a bunch of questions out. Had a nice debate at the end. I got a realization or like a nice refresher course on what freedom of speech actually is, because I was low-key fucking talking that shit like, oh, freedom of speech. No, you're not gonna die for saying fuck Joe Biden, fuck Joe Biden, fuck Joe Biden. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's really what freedom of speech is, guys.
No. I mean, if you find like a really close truth, they might start that. There were people out there that were.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Alex Jones ain't dead. None of these things is dead. So boom, that's what I'm talking about. So
yeah, but he's kicked off his platforms though.
Yeah, he had to create his own platform though. He created his own.
No, he has to. No, he doesn't have a platform. He has to go to Joe Rogan's podcast now. He doesn't have shit no more.
What do you mean? You're telling me
There's no more
Infowars.com is gone.
Yeah, he got shut down.
He got shut down.
How is that possible? See, this is a whole nother
I
topic.
don't know, bro. I don't know. I just typed in Infowars.com.
Let's talk about it after the Gods.
Yeah. What happened? Hold up, Boss Hands. You went to Infowars.com and it popped up?
Yeah, everybody can.
Oh, he got site back. I thought they.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say,
he's
bro.
off
From what
YouTube,
I know,
that.
Infowars.
He might have temporarily got kicked off of something, but he's
after
back.
this.
Like, it's not impossible to
After
be on
this,
the
I'll
internet.
tell you something about Alex Jones.
All
After
right,
this.
guys. So, yo, we about to get out of here. Dr. Volk, anything you want to say before we get up out of here and skedaddle?
I appreciate everybody's input. I had a really good ass time tonight. What a great way to end the week, guys.
Yeah, that was a good way to end the week. Yeah, man. And I'm happy I jumped in here, and I'm happy I did some work after work, man. Austin Acid, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
This is to you, Noe. Anytime you're feeling like you don't want to work after work, guess what? You're going to anyway, and I'm going to kick you in your ass until you do.
Yes.
And that goes for everybody because, you know, if you want to achieve any type of dream or goal, you need to fucking light that fire in your ass and get to it.
Yep.
Yeah, just everybody out there, check out my music and shit. You can just Google my name, Austin ACYD, or I just had an album drop with a homie of mine, Rocket, and it's called our rap group is Galaxy's Finest. You can just find us on YouTube. We got a couple of music videos, and just Galaxy's Finest, The Pilot, Spotify is what you can type in. But I'm getting a website made and everything to house all that coming soon. But yeah, and check out my merch, austinacid.com.
Hell yeah. Ben.
Hey, if I could go real quick, I got to bounce
Oh, yeah.
and meet some people. But yeah, I just wanted to say it was great talking to all you guys again. And trying to come back around, but you guys have been doing early sessions, so I keep sleeping through it and shit. So
yeah, I missed the fucking another one. Yo, be easy.
Last night for the morning one.
Peace out, guys.
All right, yo, peace out. That sleep demon is something real. Yo, DJ been working. What about you, bro? What you got to say before we get up out of here? Been working, you there? Been working. Boom, he ain't there. Boss Hands, what you want to say before we get out of here?
Yo.
My
bad. No, I had myself on mute because it was making noise before. I wanted to apologize.
It's all good.
Annoying. But yeah, I'm ready to be a Chinese spy whenever China wants to hit me up.
Hell yeah, dog. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to be a Chinese spy so they could holler at me.
Send the missile.
I like that, dog. He want those missile codes. Yo, Boss Hands, anything you want to say before we go, bro?
Yo, NoEmotion, if you ever come home and you don't feel like working after work, just call me and I will tell you to sit your ass down and relax, nigga, because you be working hella hard and one day you're going to have a fucking aneurysm and then we all going to be sitting here looking stupid. So please take a break from time to time.
Take a little break, man. Take a little break. I got to play some video games. We got to find a... I've been saying this from the beginning,
90% of the time, please. Yeah, bro, you ain't. Yeah. You've been working, and it's you setting shit up, and as soon as you let it all go, then you can just get back to relaxing for a second, I suppose, right? Because you got the store back, you got all this shit going. That's
Hell
dope.
yeah. Everything going. And yo, I got that press kit, dog. You told me to do it. I did it. I got that electronic press kit made up, dog. That shit looking sweet.
I'm gonna send it out now.
Yeah, now I just gotta send it out. That's all I gotta do, man. Next step, you know what I mean? Getting shit done.
Yep.
Yo, Sozy, anything you want to say before we go?
Say one more thing. Don't forget,
yeah.
Sunday is Valentine's Day. Get something for your loved ones if you haven't.
Yeah, Sunday is Valentine's Day, guys. You know what I'm saying? Go pick up those sex pills from the gas station. Get some lube. Get some candles, get some chocolates with ecstasy in the center, man. Let's have some fun. Yo, Sozy, what you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
Looking forward to the next session. I'm gonna be dropping tons of dick bars like always.
Yes.
And I'm making some new beats, and I hope NoEmotion likes them.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, peace to the gods.
Peace to the gods. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for sliding today, Sozy. Yo, Stellos, anything you want to say before we go?
Just hit that like button. That's about it.
Yeah, yo, everybody hit that like button before we get out of here. And guys, this wraps up the Godscast number 12, 12 times 12 Fridays that we have linked up and had beautiful conversations, getting to know one another, learning things about each other like their favorite conspiracies, what's your favorite dinosaur, do you wipe your ass with your left or your right hand? The best questions all around the world could ever ask, learning about freedom of speech and slavery of America. This is a beautiful place to be, man. Love you
12,
guys.
12 episodes means 12 episodes is 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, man. We've been doing it, guys. We've been
Knock,
doing it.
did we miss you, Knock?
Yeah, and me.
Yeah,
and
no, but we're not done. Oh, I skipped. Because the
Oh, it's not like you were wrapping it up there for a second.
Because fucking people was jumping in and out and you guys are moving around. My bad. Yo, Kitty, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
I just want to say lots of peace and love to everybody. And time is precious, short. You never know how much time you have. So make sure that you show love and appreciation to all your loved ones.
Yeah, that's true, man. Show love to the loved ones while
You
you
never
can.
know when they're going to be gone.
That's true. That's true. Because we all going to leave this son of a bitch soon, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Nocturnal, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
So keep pushing on, and if you need to take a break, don't be afraid to take a break. But if you're not doing much, gotta get back to work.
Yep, I like that. If you want a break, take a break. But if you ain't doing shit, take your ass back to work. Hell yeah, dog. All right, everybody, we about to get out of here. It is the end of the Godscast number 12. Peace out to everyone. Like, share, subscribe, add to the save tag thing. Fucking show love to all your fellow gods and fellow knights of the algorithm. DJ been working, is most likely about to go live in a little bit. He goes live often with, like Buff always says, I can't live my life with all these lives. The shit is dope, man. Everybody that's up in here, thanks for guys for coming through the Godscast. Everybody have a beautiful night, beautiful day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Let's all live our lives and live our dreams, man. Let's go. Look at my mask. It's golden. Don't ask who am I. No emotion. Yeah.
What 'em up?
Penis and Vagina Records. We go hard. We keep it tight. No emotion. The voice of the gods for the people.
The people.
And then they all bowed their heads and they said, we will receive more gods. What 'em up? Yiggity yo. Peace out, everybody.